So, time for Game Pass to surprise me. Hollow Knight? I'm so fucked. Isn't this like a Souls game, kinda? So I actually know what this game is. It's the first time that the Randomiser has ever given me a game I've heard of. But I've never played it, so I'm going to this blind. The closest thing I've done to playing a Souls game is Fallen Order. Yes, the Star Wars one. So with the game loaded, I got playing. Fun fact, something I forgot to mention at the beginning, was I was chatting to my friends on Discord during all of this. Nope, not YouTube friends, just normal friends. So because of this, we were chatting the entire time. Don't worry, none of our conversations were even recorded. It's all gameplay audio. Nothing from Discord was recorded, so that will not be interrupting any game conversations. But just a heads up, I do not know what's happening in the story, and that's why. So, let's get back to the game, shall we? This cutscene is pretty dope. Very cinematic. So, after being dropped in, I got used to the controls. And by that, I mean I opened the control panel in the settings. What the fuck are these controls? Arrow keys for movement? Which is this club penguin? This is gonna take some getting used to. By the way, if you're expecting me to be good at this, you may want to drop those expectations, like 5 minutes ago. Because, spoilers, I don't know shit. I have never played this game, and I'm not good at games, especially when the controls are so alien to me. So, after almost losing a fight to a mosquito, I learned the heal button, which I totally remember for the entire game. Full health and parkour. This takes me back to my Minecraft days. With more wandering around, I was able to get some extra hearts, which was cool. But I did end up wasting them on spikes. Yep, I messed up the parkour, so it ended up just wasting those hearts. Like, I told you that. I expect failure. I'm not good at games. So, after making it past the spikes, I got this story stuff. Gonna be honest, didn't even skim it. And then I Koei-ed my way. Koei-ed my way through the doors. It is Koei-ed my way, I don't know. I passed through the door going, oh yeah! I then chatted to this old guy, and then I sat on a bench, and then I just went my way. Oh, and by the way, by getting my way, I mean I fell in a well. After killing some bugs, I chatted to this bigger bug. I think there was some story, but who knows? So I kept moving and met a new bug enemy. The Rhino. Nope, not the Superman. Nope, not Superman. Spider-Man villain. Fuck, I'm tired. Then I got completely whipped out by the boss. I don't think I hit the boss once. Like, the Rhino was kind of difficult, but the boss, total wipeout. In all honesty, the time I spent talking about this fight is longer than the actual fight was. It was a death. I went back to the bench. You know, the one I sat down next to the old dude. So I got off the bench and headed off back to find the boss to get my revenge. After fighting through all the enemies, I found the door to the boss. But I might have had a wee bit of an ADHD moment and decided to go the other way. Like, I know what this means. If I die, I lose all the coins. No getting coins back at some later date. All the coins are gone. But hey, let's have fun with this. It's a fucking video game. None of it matters. Let's have some fun. So, I went exploring a wee bit. Got to see what this map is like. Don't put any side scrollers, so it's getting kind of used to that thing. And then I met some mosquitoes, and I got the illustrious title of that one fucker who was killed by 2 mosquitoes. So back to the bench I went. I charged back to find my way to the coins I've left behind, all 2 of them. Psych! I got killed by that motherfucker, that Rhino, the first one. It fucking pissed me off. So, with no common sight of the bench, I went back to kill that little shit. What's with that spooky black thing? So, one of my friends on my Discord call ended up telling me that this spooky thing was in fact my ghost. And by my ghost, I mean it had all my coins. I need to fuck it up to get my coins back. I need to kill my soul to get my money back. That's totally not a weird metaphor for capitalism or anything. Like, as you may have noticed, my fighting style in this game so far is jump and spam hit. Now, it's not the most effective. By no means is it effective. But what it is me getting confused about what button does what. Jump and attack are right next to each other on my keyboard. One is Z, one is X. And no, I do not know which is which. Which is kind of problematic, if you ask me. So, yeah, having issue differentiating between what's my jump button and what is my attack button. Oh, and I also died again. So I headed back to my new spooky, but I got lost and I went the wrong way. Now, even though I've been dying quite a bit in this game, a fair bit more often than my dreams, I was getting used to the combat system. I was getting used to the taming of my enemies, be it the wee grub and Arvy thing, the medium grub, the Rhino. I was getting used to their tamings. They were becoming predictable. I was starting to learn Kung Fu. That's a Matrix reference for anyone who isn't a film buff. But along with getting used to timings, I was also getting used to something else. The spikes. The spikes that fall from the sky, or not sky, the cavern roof. I kind of memorized, and yeah, I ended up, knowing when to jump at the way of a spike and when not to. And that came in handy because I ended up treating a mosquito by just impaling them with a spike. But also, with my understanding of how the rhino works, I was able to just bait it into the spines or the spikes. Did I also take a hit? Yes, I took a pretty big hit. But I know how to bait them now. So, with that, I progressed on the territory. A new enemy has appeared. Oh, they're dead. Guess they're not that bad. Turns out, the jumpy guy was actually a fair bit more difficult if you don't fucking understand them. I fucking underestimated them, so I got killed. Okay, I didn't kill me. It put me to one hard, and then just completely lining up for me to be killed by some weird fucking grub thing. I'm not petty, okay? I'm not annoyed. But I did have to go back to the beginning. Fuck! I eventually got back to this point. After killing a lot more bugs, I got back. Using the spike to kill a couple enemies. Cause, why the fuck not? I even got my soul back, which, makes me feel a bit less ginger, even though I'm not ginger. And I also dealt with the fucker that killed me. I was able to kill them. I don't think you're never killing me, but there's a feeling that counts. But something I also found interesting is I found this worm. Now, after talking to my friend on Discord again, they played the game a fair wee bit. I found it was a night game thing, which is good, I guess, because I couldn't get to it. I think they did a bonus jump to access it. So yeah, I didn't have bonus jumps, I just got on my way. And that's when I found something interesting. A new area. Full of shelves and bugs. But unfortunately we'll have to cover that next time. I'm only halfway through my recorded for Hollow Knight, and if I can get 2 videos out of this, that would be awesome. That's the work for me. So, if you support this laziness, like, subscribe, comment. If you want to do any of that, watch one of my other videos. Not that I'm begging, but I'm begging. But yeah, stay tuned. Part 2 will come out soon at some point, whenever I can bother doing it.